ecology, fuel savings. There are a few basic characteristics that engines, boilers, and turbines that use diesel and heavy oil should have. XP Lab is the leader in the development of fuel additives. XP3, extra power, the most advanced technology in existence today. XP3 is a combination of synthetic resins and organic compounds. Reduces fuel consumption. Disperses the existing water in the fuel. Keeps the injectors clean. Greatly reduces fumes and emissions. Has a detergent and antioxidant effect. Is an effective biocide. Reduces corrosion problems. Reduces maintenance costs and increases the life of engines and machines. But shouldn't all the other products sold in the market do the same as XP3? To prove the efficiency of XP3, we have developed a test using diesel fuel number 2. XP3 will achieve the same results when used with heavy fuels. It is widely known that water in fuel reduces combustion efficiency. Most of the fuel additives say they disperse water. We have prepared a test to show the additive's dispersion capacity. To conduct this test, we used a water-finding paste. When in contact with water, the color changes. In this test, we will use XP3 and 2 well-known products. After shaking them, we appreciate immediately that the additives on the left and on the right show a water separation, whereas XP3 dispersed the water entirely. To best prove the water dispersion effect of the additives, we introduce a Q-tip with water-finding paste into the bottles. We notice that none of the other 2 products accomplish their goal. Now, as we can see, the Q-tip introduced into the bottle containing XP3 did not change the paste color, thus proving that the water has been totally dispersed. Furthermore, when lighting the Q-tips previously introduced in the other 2 additives, we can clearly see the inefficient combustion that the water produces. In the XP3 case, the flame is completely stable. The former test shows by itself the effectiveness of XP3. Now we will see what happens to the additives when applied to diesel and water. Water is contained in the fuel tanks by condensation. Although this phenomenon cannot be avoided, it can be corrected. In this test, we add approximately 1 cubic centimeter of water to the fuel. After shaking the tubes, we can immediately appreciate how the water is trapped in the bottom, stuck to the walls and emulsified in the fuel. We add now the additives. Once the mix has been shaken, we can see that in the case of the other additives, the water has not been dispersed in the fuel. Whereas in the mixture that contains XP3, it is clear and transparent, a result of the total dispersion of the water in the fuel. In order to prove it, we will once again use a Q-tip with water-finding paste. There is a clear difference. A more homogeneous diesel, more fuel, more efficient. XP3 produces a perfect water dispersion even when added to other mixtures that had previously been mixed with other additives. All additives claim they clean and decarbonize the fuel injectors and nozzles that get clogged by the gum and varnish residue buildups. In this test, we will add sulfuric acid to the diesel fuel to accelerate the separation and buildup of gums and varnishes. This is how injectors in the injection system normally look when they start clogging. Now let's see what happens when we introduce the additives. After mixing them for approximately 1 minute, we can see that the tube with XP3 is totally clear, whereas the other one did not improve at all. The power of XP3 is such that it will remove all residues left from the other additives. This test will show the ecological characteristics of the additives. Most of the diesel and heavy fuel additives claim to be ecological and to reduce pollution. With this simple experiment, we can appreciate how XP3 is the only one that burns with a clear flame and without smoke. In fact, when XP3 is added to the burning fuel, we can clearly see that the flame is stabilized and smoke disappears.
XP3 is the only multifunctional fuel enhancer on the market, developed to improve gasoline, diesel, and fuel oils such as kerosene. XP3 is a combination of synthetic resins and organic compounds that contains no alcohol, aromatics, or naphtha. It's a natural product, a green product, that is 100% biodegradable. XP3 dramatically reduces fuel consumption. Many people who use the product get between 70 and 100 more miles per tank of gas on average than before they started using XP3. Plus, XP3 stabilizes oils, disperses the existing water and fuel, reduces corrosion, and cuts toxic fumes and emissions by 40 to 60%. Imagine if the entire country used it. XP3 reduces maintenance costs and extends the operational life of engines and equipment. XP3 has been tested by engine manufacturers, shipyards, and truck companies all across the country with dramatic results. And XP3 is a product with no demographic. Anyone with a driver's license will benefit from this product. XP3 comes in 2 formulas and is available in several sizes, from our conveniently sized torpedo, which treats 20 gallons of fuel, to the 1-gallon size bottle, which treats over 4,000 gallons of fuel.
I drive on the thruway every morning on the way to work, so when I started using the XP3 in my 2001 Lexus, I noticed that it had more pep than it normally has. It was easier and smoother to accelerate and merge into traffic safely. And by the 3rd full tank of gas, I went from 19 to 25 miles per gallon. I'm thrilled with the results.
I went from 12.8 miles per gallon in my Ford pickup to 17.2 miles per gallon with just 6 tanks of gas using XP3. My service guy at the dealership says he's never seen such complete combustion before when he serviced my truck.
On December 5th, I drove from Miami Beach to Orlando in my 06 Passat with the V6 engine. After using XP3, I was surprised to have half a tank left after driving the 226.6 miles. By the time I got back to Miami Beach, I had driven over 489 miles before the gas light came on.
I drive a 2002 Acura TL, and since I started using the XP3, I'm getting 70 extra miles per tank of gas. And I like the fact that I'm reducing the engine wear and extending the life of my $40,000 investment. And I don't mind the extra power I'm getting either.
Well, it works so well in my dad's diesel semis that we decided to try it in my 2003 Chevy SS pickup with the 6-liter V8. Before I was getting at best 13 miles to the gallon, but after XP3, I'm getting 16 miles to the gallon.
I drive a 2005 Ford Freestyle with all-wheel drive. After using XP3, my car is running smoother and quieter. I no longer have to put the gas pedal all the way to the floor to climb a steep hill. And I'm thrilled I'm getting 100 to 130 extra miles from a tank of gas. And I'm saving money.
I've known and used this fuel additive, SP3. Using less fuel for a longer distance as compared to when I first was using my vehicle without any additive. It also picks on speed at a quicker response than it used to. This product I have in hand, xp3 fuel additive, is a very good product I can recommend for everybody. Try it today.
Uber for the station, we get to the piano. As a make a say, yeah. So I'm more than some of the bar. The Puerto Rican bar, 1.2 millimeters. Between the Congo. Just a mechanic, the woman who work up Mazan. So would the car is here? Now, Saka, move you now. Say, a boy, you know. Engine, that's a well, go frame me. Now, where's a massa? Maybe, dear, no. I am more than a from a fool. That's our second inquiry. It about to be 72. Before they do it by xp3. They do not find power. First year, that's 30 gallons. But it's a dinner. I'm going to say you guys are 20 gallons. First, if you not to smoke kakaka, we see kakaka. That's the minimum I use to reject. They do not find power. More than be on test, we don't share. But I don't miss it, do not. They do not find xp3. They do not know to be our watcher. Why? I find power.
The only loser is the non-user. Everyone should join this green movement.
Leading edge products. Products like xp3, a powerful additive, reliable, and above all, it keeps its promise. xp3 will add extra power to diesel and heavy fuels.